A tale of two tournaments, from humble beginnings to national phenomenon. The NCAA Division I basketball tournament, better known as March Madness, is more than just a tournament. It's a spectacle. It's a time when the nation comes together to witness the raw passion and unfiltered excitement of college basketball. Fans from all walks of life, from die-hard supporters to casual viewers, are drawn into the drama and unpredictability that defines this event. It's a month-long celebration of college basketball, filled with buzzer beaters, Cinderella stories, and the dreams of student athletes. The tournament is a stage where underdogs rise to the occasion, creating unforgettable moments that are etched into the annals of sports history. Each game is a new chapter in a story that captivates the hearts and minds of millions. The men's tournament first tipped off in 1939, with Oregon claiming the inaugural title. Back then it was a modest affair, but it laid the foundation for what would become a cornerstone of American sports culture. The early years were marked by regional competitions and a smaller pool of teams, but the spirit of competition was just as fierce. Over the decades it has grown into a cultural phenomenon, captivating millions of fans across the country. The expansion of the tournament, the introduction of televised games, and the rise of social media have all contributed to its immense popularity. Today, it's not just about the games, it's about the community, the traditions, and the shared experiences that bring people together. The women's tournament, launched in 1982, has followed a similar trajectory of success. Initially it faced challenges in gaining the same level of recognition and support as the men's tournament, but over time, it has carved out its own identity. The dedication and talent of female athletes have shone through, earning the respect and admiration of fans worldwide. From its humble beginnings, it too has become a showcase of athleticism, teamwork, and fierce competition. The women's tournament has produced its own share of legendary moments and iconic players, further enriching the tapestry of college basketball. It's a testament to the progress and evolution of the sport, highlighting the importance of inclusivity and equal opportunity. Both tournaments represent the pinnacle of college basketball, with 68 men's teams and 64 women's teams vying for the national championship. Selection Sunday is a highly anticipated event where teams learn their fate and fans begin to fill out their brackets. It's the start of a journey filled with hope, determination, and the pursuit of glory. It's a single elimination format, meaning one loss and your championship dreams are over. This high-stakes environment adds to the intensity and drama, making every game a do-or-die situation. The agony of defeat is as palpable as the thrill of victory, and it's this emotional roller coaster that keeps fans coming back year after year. March Madness 2025. Dates, locations, and the road to the Final Four. The 2025 edition of March Madness promises to be another unforgettable chapter in the tournament's storied history. The women's tournament tipped off on March 19th, with the men's tournament commencing on March 20th. This year's Final Four will be held in two vibrant cities. The women's teams will battle for the championship in Tampa, Florida, with the final game set for April 6th. The men's Final Four will take place in Houston, Texas, culminating in the championship game on April 7th. The road to the Final Four is paved with challenges and upsets. Each round brings heightened stakes and electrifying matchups, as teams leave everything on the court for a chance to etch their names in March Madness lore. Women's tournament, powerhouses and rising stars, ready to make history. The 2025 women's tournament is shaping up to be one of the most competitive in recent memory. With a mix of seasoned powerhouses and emerging talents, this year's competition promises to deliver unforgettable moments and thrilling matchups. Perennial powerhouses like South Carolina, UConn, and Stanford are once again among the favorites, boasting rosters loaded with talent and experience. These teams have a rich history of success and are determined to add another chapter to their storied legacies. South Carolina, led by the dominant presence of Joyce Edwards, is seeking back-to-back titles. Edwards, known for her incredible scoring ability and defensive prowess, is a force to be reckoned with on the court. Her leadership and skill set make South Carolina a formidable opponent. UConn, a program synonymous with excellence, will rely on the veteran leadership of Ozzie Fudd to make a deep run. Fudd's experience and clutch performances in high-pressure situations have been instrumental in UConn's success over the years. Her ability to take over games and inspire her teammates is unmatched. Stanford, with Haley Jones orchestrating the offense, is a perennial contender with a knack for peaking at the right time. Jones's versatility and basketball IQ make her a key player for Stanford. Her ability to make plays and elevate her team's performance is crucial for their success. But don't count out the rising stars and potential Cinderella stories. Every year the tournament brings surprises and unexpected heroes. These underdog teams have the potential to capture the hearts of fans and create magical moments. Teams like UCLA, Texas, and Iowa have the talent and drive to make noise in this tournament. With their dynamic rosters and relentless determination, these teams are poised to challenge the established powerhouses and make deep runs in the competition. It's March, and anything is possible. The excitement, the drama, and the unpredictability of the tournament make it a must-watch event. As the teams battle it out on the court, fans can expect to witness history in the making. Get ready for an unforgettable journey through the highs and lows of the 2025 Women's Tournament. Men's Tournament Blue Bloods and Cinderella stories collide on the court. The men's tournament is a captivating blend of tradition, talent, and unpredictability. Blue blood programs like Duke, Kentucky, and Kansas always enter the tournament with high expectations. Duke, led by the highly touted Tyrese Proctor, is a perennial contender with a storied history. Kentucky, under the guidance of Coach Calipari, is known for its ability to reload with fresh talent year after year. Kansas, a program built on a foundation of excellence, is always a threat to cut down the nets. But March Madness is also a stage for Cinderella stories, those improbable runs by underdogs that capture the hearts of fans everywhere. Teams like St. Peter's and Oral Roberts proved in recent years that anything is possible when the lights are brightest. Section 5, Basketball 101. Understanding the rules of the game. For those new to the game, basketball is a relatively simple sport to understand. It's a dynamic and fast-paced game that captures the excitement of both players and fans alike. The energy in the stadium is palpable, with fans cheering and players high-fiving in celebration. Two teams of 5 players each compete on a rectangular court, with the objective of scoring more points than their opponent. The court is divided into 2 main sections by the mid-court line. Each team has a designated hoop to defend and a hoop to score in. Points are scored by shooting the ball through a hoop mounted 10 feet high on a backboard at each end of the court. The satisfying swish of the ball passing through the net is a sound that every player loves to hear. A field goal made from within the three-point line is worth 2 points. This area is closer to the basket and often sees a lot of action as players attempt to score, while a shot made from beyond the arc earns 3 points. These long-range shots are thrilling and can quickly change the momentum of the game, often drawing loud reactions from the crowd. Free throws, awarded for fouls, are worth 1 point each. These shots are taken from the free throw line and are unopposed, giving the player a clear shot at the basket. The game is divided into 2 halves, with each half consisting of 2 quarters. Each quarter is typically 12 minutes long, and there are breaks between quarters and a longer halftime break. If the score is tied at the end of regulation, the game goes into overtime. This is where strategy and endurance come into play, as teams must dig deep to outlast their opponents. With additional 5-minute periods played until a winner is determined. Overtime can be incredibly intense, with every possession and every shot carrying immense weight. The thrill of a game-winning shot in overtime is unmatched, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Section 6, Predicting the Women's Bracket. Who will cut down the nets? Predicting the outcome of the women's tournament is no easy feat, but that's part of the beauty of March Madness. While upsets are always a possibility, some teams appear primed for a deep run. South Carolina, with its combination of size, athleticism, and experience, is my pick to repeat as national champions. Their defense is stifling, and their offense is balanced and potent. UConn, Stanford, and UCLA are all capable of making a championship run, but they will need to be at their best to dethrone the reigning champions. Don't be surprised if a team like Texas or Iowa crashes the party and makes a surprise appearance in the Final Four. Section 7, Predicting the Men's Bracket. Will a Cinderella story steal the show? The men's bracket is equally difficult to predict, with a plethora of talented teams vying for the title. Duke, with its blend of young talent and veteran leadership, has the makings of a championship contender. Houston and Purdue are 2 other teams with the potential to cut down the nets. Houston plays suffocating defense, while Purdue boasts a potent offense led by Zach Edey. But March is also a time for Cinderella stories, and this year should be no different. Keep an eye on teams like Arkansas and Michigan to potentially make a surprise run. Section 8. The thrill of the unknown. Why March Madness captivates the nation. March Madness is more than just a tournament, it's a cultural phenomenon that captivates the nation for a month each year. It's a time when anything seems possible, when underdogs can become legends and buzzer beaters can rewrite history. The single elimination format adds to the drama and excitement as every possession carries immense weight. One mistake, one missed shot, can be the difference between advancing to the next round and seeing your championship dreams dashed. But beyond the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, March Madness is a celebration of the human spirit. It's a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and teamwork. And Section 9. Join the madness. Subscribe, engage, and share your passion for the game. The madness is upon us, and I invite you to join the fun. Subscribe to our channel for in-depth analysis, expert predictions, and behind-the-scenes coverage of all the action. Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Who do you think will cut down the nets this year? Who are your dark horse picks? Let's celebrate the madness together.